Okay, good morning to Alpha. Can you hear my voice? Sound check first, yeah? We do sound check and then we do display check first. You can give me some response. Can you hear my voice?
Can.
Wei Xiang, thank you for your response. And then I think we just wait for maybe for another minute, yeah? To let your friend to come to join us together. Jeremy Yo. Who is Jeremy? Okay, Si Hui. Jeremy? Okay. From now, I call you Jeremy lah. Okay. No problem. Of course, there is no problem. The problem right now is we are doing online class, because for how long class? Okay. Before I start, just to tell you lah, we are going to be. I'm teaching from home, and then you are learning from home until 16th of July. Okay, until the next school holiday. The next school holiday for 1 week is start on 17th of July. So about 25 days, 25 days starting from previous Monday. For 25 days, you are going to learn from home. Okay. So I hope you are okay lah, huh? Still okay right now, yeah? Everybody is okay, to Alpha, Not just, we are maybe, the current situation right now, not only you take care of your physical health. Can you understand me? Yeah. Not only you must take care on your physical health, you must stay healthy. Okay, you must eat balanced diet, you must exercise, but now the same important, or maybe some of the area may be a little bit important thing, there is the mental health now. Okay, make sure you have both a good health in both physical and mental or emotional health. Okay, because we are, you're not been able to go to the school, you're not be able to mingle around around your friends. Okay, you just stay at home, maybe got some problem with the mental or emotional health lah, but I hope you all stay in good both physical and mental health. That is very, very, very important right now, especially when government decide to have a lockdown until July. Okay, but school until school you are going to learn from home until 16th of July. Okay, and then if there is any problem, if there any decision from the government, they want to expand it until maybe until end of the year. Okay, yesterday our Prime Minister give the hint. If you recognize, if you watch the announcement yesterday by our Prime Minister, maybe the school will be closed until end of this year. Maybe. We just need to prepare for for any announcement for any decision by the government. Okay, but right now we are going to learn from home until 16th of July 2021. Okay, but of course, if you have any problem, okay, please do not be stressed about your homework, or the teachers give you the many homework, or you cannot attend the online because of you have headache, or you have sometimes people cannot, sometimes some of the people cannot look at the screen, monitor or handphone for too long. I understand, but no problem. There is no problem that we cannot solve here. If you have any problem, you just tell me. You just tell the counselor. We have 3 counselors at school. You can just contact them, or you can just share the problem with us regarding the problem when you have the problem learning from home or whatever. Okay, I will try to make it very, very simple. Don't stress out. Don't be too tension about this. Because emotional health is also very important right now. Okay, class. Okay, this is my advice to you. Okay, because we are going to be learning from home for quite some time. All right. Do you understand me, class? You have any problem? Don't let it you can tell the counselor, Cikgu Chan Manyi ke, or your parents. No problem. Please do not stress out with this all the online classes or whatever. Right? Okay. We are here, want to help you. No problem. Okay. We try to cope and we try to adapt this situation together. Okay, if you look at the daily cases, maybe got some what we call decrease in cases, positive cases, right? But still 5 digit, and then still more than 5,000. Maybe yesterday also 5,000, right? So you just stay at home and then follow the SOP lah, and then we try to learn at home. Okay, so that is number 1. I hope you have no problem, and then please tell the other members also make sure they join the class and then do my works, right? And then on Monday, I already give you the extra exercise for chapter 6, right? Acid and alkali. Do you have any what we call a question about the exercise I already gave you on Monday? Please. Any problem? If you look at the Telegram group, I already give you the exercise. I just want to share the screen right now. Okay. Can you see can you see my screen sharing, class?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it? To alpha. So this is exercise on 27th of June. Sorry, 27th May. And then extra exercise on Monday. This one. Any problem? Any problem this one? Okay. Hello. I need your response, please. Any problem with the question I attached you this previous Monday? You just try to answer this on your exercise book and then snap the picture and then you send it to me. Okay, class? Is it okay? Any response? How many class you already attend this morning? Hello? To Alpha, can you hear me? I don't want to talk alone. I need your response, please. You are to Alpha. I cannot hear you. How many class you already attend today? Are you tired? If you are tired, we can end the class right now. Can you hear me?
Maybe 3.
Already 3. All Google Meet doing online class, or just the teacher just give you the exercise?
Just give the exercise.
Or just give the exercise, but right now only me lah, only I do the Google Meet lah today. Just give the exercise. Okay, sorry. Thank you. How about the online class, Google Meet? Just right now, example right now, other teachers do the Google Meet or no?
Sometimes.
Sometimes have. Google Meet online huh? Okay, never mind. Okay, it's okay, okay, right. So I hope you can finish the question, the exercise I give you on Monday, because Monday I have to, you know, take care of the new 200 Chromebook. You know, Chromebook is just like a laptop. The government, you know, the government give the laptop, but unfortunately not for Form 2, only for Form 3. Okay, there are about 200 laptop to be given, to be distributed only for Form 3 student only. Not for Form 2. If Form 2, you already get it. But no problem lah. Give the chances lah for Form 3 to get the new laptop. Not the new laptop, but it is not giveaway. Just borrow for 1 year. Okay, that's why I cannot do the online class on Monday. I just give you the exercise, right? Okay, that is number 2. And then so actually we already finished chapter 1. If you can see my presentation, I just want to show you the table of content for Form 2. Chapter 1 and chapter 2, themes number 1, maintenance and continuity of life. We already finished, right? Sorry, there are 3 chapters in themes number 1, right? Biodiversity, ecosystem. Sorry, there are 4. Biodiversity, chapter 1, chapter 2, ecosystem, chapter 3, nutrition, and then chapter 4, human health. This is on themes 1. We learn about the living organism, for example, human, animal, and plant. Okay, and then for chapter 2, sorry, for themes number 2, okay, exploration of element in nature, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, sorry, chapter 5 and chapter 6. Okay, we already finished theme 2 also. Okay, themes number 2, you learn about the what we call the chemistry, the chemical side or the non-living side of the nature. Okay, chapter 5, water on solution, already finished, and then chapter 6, acids and alkali, we also already finished it. Okay, if you have any question, please do ask me if you have any question with our previous subtopic and chapter. Maybe later on I will give you some extra exercise. I would like to do some what we call examination online, but later on I will try to decide whether I want to do the online examination or not. Okay, no problem. Okay, now we are going to learn new topic. All right, topic on chapter 7. Yeah, and then after that chapter 8, chapter 9, and chapter 10 in themes number 3. Okay, themes number 3 consists of 4 chapters. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then chapter number 3 is energy and sustainability of life, meaning that you will be learning about physics. You'll be learning about physics. You learn about the energy, the force, the motion, the electricity, the sound wave. Yeah, this is all in physics field. Okay, themes number 1 is biology right? Themes number 1, biology. You learn about the living things. Themes number 2, you're going to learn about the chemistry. All right, the non-living side of the nature. For example, the water. Right, class. And then, for example, the acid and alkali. Themes number 3, you're going to learn about the what we call the basic of physics. Physics. Physics is the learning or the study of energy. Okay, so chapter 7 we have, if you look at the table of content in chapter 7, we have 3 subtopics. 7.1, you will be learning about electricity. 7.2, you'll be learning about the flow of electric current in the series circuit and parallel circuit. And then 7.3, you'll be learning about magnetism. Okay, this is all In themes number 3, you are learning about the energy in nature. Okay? Any problem? Can you understand what we call the progress for Form 2 this year? Do you understand the progress?
Yes.
Okay, very easy. Huh? Okay. So in chapter 7, how many, in themes 3, there are 4. There are 4 chapters. We're going to learn one by one in theory first. In theory, using the online method first, right? So you can also refer to your textbook, page 142. 142. 140, just the title only lah. Right. Okay. So can we start? Can we start now? Yeah. I just give you the theory first. Okay. 7.1. That's why what interesting about science that we learn the things that around us, that we have around us. For example, the electricity. Okay, electricity right now is a basic necessity. Okay, is one of the necessary things that we have at home. Okay, when you are using your handphone, I am for myself, I'm using the laptop. Everything in our home right now is we are using electricity. Electricity is the form of energy. We need electricity to run our device, such as television, laptop, computer, your smartphone, and then everything need electricity. So what is electricity actually? Electricity, you just remember, electricity is one of the energy available on Earth. Okay, so 7.1 electricity. I think you already learned a bit about electricity in your primary school. Is it true? Do you still remember the topic on electricity you have learned during primary school? Do you remember class Form 2 Alpha? Do you remember in primary school? What standard? Darjah berapa sudah belajar? Do you remember? Still remember? Electricity? Standard 5 Standard 5 already sudah belajar, right? Standard 5 and Standard 6. Okay. So we just go a bit deeper into electricity. Right. So I just go to the important things. So energy. Okay. All living things need energy. If you still remember, in chapter 3, nutrition, do you still remember that we also need the energy, right? Okay, so where do you get the energy? We get the energy from the food we eat. Okay, you still remember the 7 classes of food, right? Still remember how the 7 classes of food enter our digestive system, and then how we process that food in order to obtain the energy. You must remember that. And that is one of the sources of energy that we need to take. Okay, chemical energy, for example. Then we can live, and then we can do activity. Right. So there is what we call many types of other energy that we need to learn. One of it is the electrical energy. All right. So what is energy? I highlight here. Can you see it? Energy means the ability to do work. Okay. Any work you do, for example, we as a human, we walk, we do exercise, we learn, okay, we sleep. Sleep also use energy, okay, because energy for what? Energy to do the work. For example, as we are sleeping, class, as we are sleeping during the night, what is the organ inside the body still working? For example, our heart is still working, right? Our heart inside the body is still pumping the blood. So the heart need energy. The heart do the work. But in order for the heart to do the work, it needs energy. Okay, that is the example. Example, people use energy to run. plant need energy from the sun to continue living? Form 1. You still remember Form 1? Plant need energy from the sun. What is the process, if you still remember?
Photosynthesis.
Very good. Photosynthesis. And then car also need energy from fuel to move. Okay. Petrol, right? Need the energy. And then the light from the bulb produced by energy. Everything we use in order to do the work need energy. Okay. All right. Number 2, SI unit for energy. Okay, we already learned this in Form 1. So the SI unit for energy is joule or J. Okay, very easy, right? So if the question asks you what is the unit, the SI unit for energy is joule. Okay, if you still remember chapter 3. Chapter 3 or chapter 4? Yes, chapter 3, nutrition. Okay, what is the others unit for energy? Still remember? The SI unit is joule, right? What is the other unit?
Kelvin.
Kelvin? Are you sure? In nutrition, you still remember the nutrition? Yes, yes.
Ampere.
Ampere? No. You still remember chapter 3? You calculate the energy of food. One is joule. One is kilojoule, right? kJ, right? Kilojoule. And then one is K?
C.
Yes, KCAL, right? What is the unit? Calorie. Okay? Calorie, right? Okay, there are 2 units, right? One is joule. Joule is what we call the SI unit for energy. Okay, but calorie, they use the calorie unit. I just write the word here. One is what we call calorie. CALORI. Calories. This is for CAL. KCAL. K mean kilo lah. K mean kilo actually. Okay. I just remove the K lah, because it just calories. But they use calories. Usually, calories is used to measure the energy amount from the food. But for joule, okay, for the SI unit, for joules, people use a unit joule to measure the amount of calorie in many type of energy. Okay, class, understand me, But in order to measure the energy from food, right? To measure the energy from food, usually we use calorie. We do not use joules. Okay, do you still remember the what we call the conversion? 1 joule equal to how many calories? Later you go back, you just read open to chapter 3, and then you just read the conversion rate for joule and calories. Okay, never mind. Okay, next one. Okay, next one is form of energy. Okay, you must remember this. There are, like I said earlier, there are many type of energy. There are many form of energy. Number 1 is sound energy, kinetic energy, electrical energy, gravitational, elastic, light energy, nuclear, heat, and chemical energy. Do you understand each of the energy? Sound energy, I don't want to explain it. Very easy. Okay, anything that you can hear is sound energy. Okay, but not that you can sound the sound energy, sound wave. If you can hear it, it is sound energy. Kinetic energy. Kinetic mean what, class? Kinetic object that is what? Hello. Kinetic mean, yes. Again.
Moving.
Yes, very good. So kinetic is the object possessed, the energy possessed by moving object, kinetic energy. not stationary object. Yeah, stationary mean when the object is not moving, it do not possess any energy. But when the object is moving, it possess kinetic energy. Okay, number 3, electrical energy. You already know about it. Gravitational potential energy. Yes, what is the example? Can you understand gravitational potential energy? The gravitational pull from the center of Earth. Okay, when you drop something, for example, when you drop something, gravitational potential energy. Got the video here. This one. Okay, I just choose random picture only. I hope you can understand lah. All right. Okay, for example here, gravitational object will pull the energy from the gravity will pull the object towards the Earth. Okay, it's always towards the Earth. So this is what we call by gravitational. Where is the epic pen? Gravitational potential energy. This is what we call a gravitational potential energy. Always, right? Okay, never mind. Why cannot do the annotation? Okay, the goes towards the what? Towards the gravity, towards the Earth. This is a gravitational potential energy, right? Next one, elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy, such as when you see, if you look at the picture there, it's the arrow, right? The arrow and bows. Okay, this is what we call elastic potential energy. The energy that possessed inside the object that has elastic properties. Elastic, for example, the string, the rubber, the spring. The spring, we call it elastic potential energy. For example, if you compress the spring, okay, for example, if you compress the spring, I just show you the picture here. This is one of the object that possess elastic potential, what you call it? Elastic potential energy. Okay, for example, why cannot draw? You just wait for a moment. I cannot draw the. What happened? What happened? Epic pen. Where is the epic pen? Still cannot. What is happening? Okay, never mind. Got problem with my pen over here. Don't know what happening. Epic pen. Oh, okay, right now. Okay, can you? This is the normal, Okay, Are you there, class? To alpha, are you there? Okay, this is an example of what we call elastic potential energy. So if you, this is the normal, what we call the normal spring, this is the normal spring, for example. And then when you compress it, when you compress the spring, it will become like this. It will become the second spring. Okay, so if you release the spring, it will bounce back, right? Yeah. If you relieve the spring, it will bounce back to its original position at number 1. Okay, so you can say that when you compress the spring, when you compress the spring, it possesses the potential, the elastic potential energy. Okay, when you compress the spring to number 2, when you compress the spring, if you hold it, it will possess the what we call elastic potential energy, and when you release it, it will release a significant amount of energy. Okay, what we call depend on the size of the spring lah. If the spring is very big, so it will what we call produce a big amount of energy. If the spring is small, it will also what we call produce a small amount of energy. This is example of elastic potential energy. What are the other example? Arrows and bow. Okay, this one. Okay, for example, this one in your window. Yeah, sorry.
Spelling.
Okay. For example, this one. This also possess what we call by the elastic potential energy. Okay, the string over here. The string over here. These are the string here. When you pull the string, what is the original? The original position of the string is on the blue line here. This is the original line. This is the original line. The original string, the original position of the string. Then when you try to pull it, you try to stretch it, and then it will hold what we call, it will possess the elastic potential energy. And then what happens when you release the string at once, the arrow, it will also release the energy. Then the arrow over here will drive forward. Okay, can you understand? This is example of what? This is also the example of elastic potential energy. Okay, can you give me another example of elastic potential energy, class? Is there any what we call example? Any example you think? How about when you are using a rubber band? You pull the rubber band, right? This is also elastic kinetic energy. Okay, I just want to show you the picture lah over here, whether you know it or no. Elastic rubber.
Cradle.
Yes?
Cradle.
Cradle, yes, of course. Cradle, right. Yes, correct. Elastic rubber band. This one, when you use the elastic rubber band, elastic rubber band fitness. I don't know whether you can see this. I don't know whether you use. I think you already saw this kind of what we call accident on YouTube or on TikTok or on Facebook now. Okay, I just want to show you the picture on the video lah. I don't know it is okay or no for you to see it. Okay, can you see the video over here, class? I think this video a bit scary to see lah. A bit scary to see. This is the accident in gym, because I think they are using the device that possess the elastic potential energy. Do not underestimate the power of the spring. Okay, can you see the video?
Can.
I don't know whether you can hear the sound, but we just try to I try to play it. Okay. See what happened? What happened to? This is the accident. All right. You can see here. You can see here. This is the rubber band. When you stretch the rubber band, when you stretch the rubber band, when you stretch the rubber band, maybe you cannot see it clearly, but there is a rubber band here, okay, wrapped around the athlete here. When you stretch the rubber band, it possesses a very high energy, elastic potential energy. If you do not, what we call careful, okay, when you release the rubber band, okay, when you release the rubber band, okay, when you release the rubber band, right, this is the release of the rubber band, okay, when you release the rubber band over here, okay, when you release the rubber band, so it will possess what we call a very high elastic potential energy. And then it is very, if you do not what we call careful, it may be hurt. It may be hurt you. Okay. And then what is the original position of the original position of the what we call the rubber band? Is over here. Okay. Very high, what we call very high elastic potential energy. Can you understand this? You can what we call try to find another video lah at internet. You just write maybe you can just write the search on the internet. We call it elastic rubber band lah. Elastic. There are many video. Elastic rubber band accident or mishap, whatever lah. You can find it on the internet. Okay. Okay. Any problem? Is it okay?
Okay.
Can I continue? Okay. Very good. So next one is light energy. Of course, I do not need to explain to you. Light energy is one of the energy. Okay. What else? Nuclear energy from the nuclear fission or nuclear what we call reaction. Heat energy from the heat energy, and then the chemical energy. Chemical energy from the food. Okay. And then if the people ask you the food that we eat, and then processed by our body, okay, is what type of energy? If the people ask you, what type of energy? The food that we eat, processed by our body, processed by our digestive system, what is the energy?
Chemical.
Chemical energy. Remember, chemical energy, that energy that we obtain from the food that we eat, chemical energy. All right? Okay, very good. Okay, next one is the sources of energy. There are many sources of energy in Earth. Number one is what we call the number one is from the sun. The sun is number one sources of energy on Earth. Yeah, number one. Without the sun, every what we call living organism cannot survive. Yeah, you still remember the producer, chapter 2 or chapter 1? You still remember the after producer is what, class? You forgot already lah. Producer, and then primary
Consumer.
Yes, primary consumer, secondary consumer, and then tertiary consumer. Producer is usually animal or plant?
Plant.
Producer. Yes. Producer is usually plant. Because why? Plant can make its own food by photosynthesis, right? One of the requirement of photosynthesis is the sun or the sunlight. Okay, that's why the sun is very, very important sources of energy on Earth. Without the sun, the others living organism cannot survive. Okay, next one is geothermal. You just remember geothermal is the sources of heat that come from the underground. Haba daripada dalam tanah. Okay, next one water, wind, wind angin itu was one of the source of energy, and then the wave from the ocean, radioactive substance, biomass, and fossil fuel. Fossil fuels such as coal, petrol, diesel. Biomass, what is biomass, class? Energy from where, you think? Energy from the where the energy come from? Biomass. Anybody?
Wood.
From the fruit. Okay. From the waste. From the waste, maybe from the trash, from the waste, we throw the waste away, and then actually it contain the energy to, and then we can use the energy for the benefit of the human. Okay, so biomass, I just want to show you the picture of biomass. Biomass. Okay, this is biomass energy lah, yeah. Come from the energy that come from what we call organic material. Okay, organic material such as what? Such as garbage, crops, wood, landfill gas, and alcohol fuel. This is all what we call a biomass. Okay, biomass. Diagram. Okay. Okay, like this, For example, this is the what we call the biomass. Inside here, we can see this is the landfill actually. This is the land, what we call the garbage collected here. Okay, here there are garbage collected, the trash, and then the wood collected here, and then they accumulate here. Okay, and then they buried it with a layer of soil, and then when there is what we call decomposition, when there is the decomposition of the trash here, it will produce a gas. So we can collect the gas in order to use it to generate electricity. Okay, so this is what we call a biomass, one of the example of biomass energy. Okay, the trash, the rubbish we throw away, it contain when undergo the composition process, it will produce a gas. The gas we can collect, the gas is flammable, and then we can collect to burn it, and then to do to create to give the fuel to generator to create electricity. Okay, this is example of biomass. Right. Okay. Next one. Oh, so many activity actually here. Okay. Now it's 11:53. I think, all right, now it's 11. Okay, I will stop here. So I will continue our lesson on tomorrow lah, ya. I will stop here. I will see you all again tomorrow, maybe at 9:15 in the morning. Is it okay? Okay, eh?
Okay.
Okay, class?
Okay.
Okay, I will stop here because now it's already 11:53 for about 1 hour. Maybe you're already boring, hear me talking only. Okay, never mind. So, next time I will try to shorten the session, no problem. So I think I will stop here. We will see you all again tomorrow at 9:15 in the morning. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me on our Telegram group or anytime. Okay, so thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your focus and attention. We see you all again tomorrow at 9:15 in the morning. Thank you. You can leave the class now. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you again tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.